What is up, you guys? Today we are going to go over meta. We're going to talk about this rising wedge, the Fibonacci retracement rejection, and the potential move back down to all-time lows. Guys, if you take a look at meta right now, we are sitting here within this rising wedge. They had earnings back on October 26th. The stock plummeted a wild 33% within a single week. From there, we have bounced. We have rallied our way up. I mean, this thing just in the past like month or so is up 30% in 1 month. But we're starting to look a little weak here. As you can see, we have pulled back. We have what I would say officially filled the gap. Could have moved up to 130, but still, we have officially filled that gap back up. You can see here on the daily, we're making higher highs, but we're also making higher lows, moving up into this wedge setup. Now, one thing to note here is if we were to draw a Fibonacci retracement from the swing high down to the swing low, and you can see I'll do this over on the daily chart as well, from swing high down to swing low, one thing that you will notice here is that this Fibonacci retracement, the golden zone, I call this the golden zone. I actually don't know what it's called, but I call it the golden zone. But that level sitting here right between the 618 fib and the 0.5% fib, these are always going to be very solid supports and very solid resistance areas when we're running fib retracements. You can see at one time we pushed up through this and tested. We ended up getting rejected. Then once again we tested, ripped right through, pulled back down, held 118, and then we drove back through. So this is why I always say we need confirmation. Now, technically, these 3 days that we are up over the fib and up over 120 bucks, classically what I would say is that would actually be confirmation, and then we just got a bad gap down today, but ultimately we're still within this level. So what I want to see if I'm bullish is a push back up and a hold over 120. If you're somebody who is bearish, what you want to see is a break below 112, really $110. If we move to the right side of your screen here, you're going to see on that 1 hour, same exact thing, same exact setup, just smaller time frame. But the thing that I really want you to take note of is this chunk of volume sitting at about $110. We have this big level of volume that I've highlighted here sitting at 110 bucks, and if we give up between 112 and 110, our next levels will be back down at 195 and then down at 90. If you look at the daily chart too, you can see there's not a ton of volume on this volume profile, so a snap of 110 would bring us right down to that $100 price point we were talking about. And one final thing to the bear side is going to be that stochastic RSI. Looking to cross, it's already crossed to the downside, and it crossed way up overbought. So when we get the crosses overbought, we tend to get a big pullback. What we really want to see is watching support on 113 and 110. If we snap those levels, I'm expecting a significant drop down, filling this gap that we have set at 99 and down at 92, and I'll probably end up snagging some puts there. But I'm going to wait. I'm going to see what happens tomorrow because the market does look like it wants to bounce, but only time will tell, and this is why we use proper technicals. We set up our trades, we set alerts, and we trade accordingly. Guys, thanks for all the support. Check out the Discord, completely free, nearly 10,000 members strong. As always, guys, thank you for the support, and I'll see you next time. Peace.